Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and on the hill, Chase Burns. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. There's a swing and a miss.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Throw into third. Oh, he botches it.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On a dead sprint, racing back, pulls it in on the warning track. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. In comes the first run of the game as the Angels take the lead. Here is Yoan Moncada. 2 outs. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab, and that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Angels 1 and the Reds nothing. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Jack Kachanowicz.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, in now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
A changeup missing. Now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He sends it out of here. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. One down, base is empty. That one finds the corner. And the count 1-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Joe Adell. And a breaking ball misses outside. Got him looking. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Just missed. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 down. Here's Adam Frazier. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, shortstop Zach Neto.
So up next, Zach Neto. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Mike Trout, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Swings through it, and that's That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Reds DH, Eugenio Suarez. That's to third, and it goes just foul. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Good eye in that spot.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And this place is rocking. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 outs. Just off the outside edge. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One for the Reds on the homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. New inning getting started. Here's Mike Trout.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Next pitch is outside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Just
No, that's a ball.
misses. And that's ball 2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That
Great
one
ball.
not close. And it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And a swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Hayes to first. Angels retired. 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 2 and the Angels 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. That's too low. And a count 2-1. On the ground. No play. That's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And that is out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him swinging. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hayes, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 2 and the Angels 1. On to the 4th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. On the ground to the left, Hayes whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Joe Adele. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 3, Josh
Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe. And now 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Angels go down 1-2-3, and our score remains 2-1. Back here in Cincinnati, now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one is inside.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one ripped to left. One down.
Now batting,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Ground ball, could be 2. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
2 on, 1 out. Next to hit, Spencer Steer. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, and this one looks like trouble. 1 run across, and he boots it. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 3. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over it. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's downstairs. And now it's 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And foul ball. And that one hit to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
now batting, catcher.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stevenson makes the grab. One up, one down.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman,
Adam Frazier will hit next. Here's a 1-2. Rip to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
The bat, number 9, shortstop, Zach.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Angels held in check and they trail it 4-1. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Sean Anderson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Next offering misses down and away. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jordan Romano appears to be getting loose. Suter, a left-hander, also throwing. Anderson ready to work. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
Two and one.
Friedel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner. Friedel dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 2.
3 balls.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Ellie falls victim to the K. Reds leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Just wanna see that stank on your face. Funk up the place.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Connor Phillips.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Slides, but it gets by him.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls. 1 strike. Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 4-3.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Base is empty, 1 away. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Swung on, belted. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, heading for 2. To second, but way too late, safe there.
The right fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
1 out, runner at second. Now here is Joe Adell. Fastball for a strike. Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Two now. Swing and a ball driven out to center. On the move, racing back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 3,
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Brock Burke.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And next for LA, Josh Lowe. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Trying to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time.
3-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Logan O'Hoppe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Bottom of the sixth. Now here is number 27. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. He launched the solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Suarez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
That's a ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Right through there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
Hard hit right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler. Stevenson.
2 down, bases empty. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
And that drops in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Outside low. The count now 2-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
And 1-2.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that's the 3rd out. So they make short work of them there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 6 and the Angels 3. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
68. Jordan Romano.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Key Brian Hayes. That clips the corner. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, TJ.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. Fouls one off, 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low, 3-2 now.
Careful.
Movement in the bullpen. Sam Bachman getting loose out there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Liner, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Second baseman.
And now it's going to be Matt McClain. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw. Save. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to first. That ends the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they still lead it 6-3. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
Now pitching for the Reds. Number 64. Tony Santillan.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the dirt, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. The Reds leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball. 2-1.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. And the Angels are gone in order and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sam Bachman. Now the Reds cleanup hitter. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. 2 outs, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So up next, Will Benson. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Steer off of first with 2 away. This one smoked, could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. Way out front for strike 2. The 1-2. And a slider misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped on a line. Brings it in. And that is that. Run scoring double here for the Reds. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Pierce Johnson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. Swings through that one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
On the ground to third. Hayes to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
He's 2 outs away. Adele getting ready to hit. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Falling behind 2-1. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. Pierce Johnson fires. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Friedel sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for LA, Logan O'Hoppe. That's off the mark. 3-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Johnson is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Hard hit left side. On to first. Ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.